I welcome you to today's episode on Chidi Ikenna Amobi. This day I'm going to discuss with you three mistakes parents make while raising up their children. Three mistakes they make while raising up their children that affect the children later on in life. There are things you do today, you do while the child is still a child. Maybe you think you're just doing it and all that, but over time, when the child grows up, that thing you did in the morning, in the early hours of his life, will begin to haunt and disturb him tomorrow. So, number one is this: do not flog your child often. Don't train with cane. Don't train a child by flogging. Don't depend on flogging to train a child. It does not build up the morale of that child, it kills his morale. Do not flog all the time. There are things you can do to train a child without flogging. You can call him or her. Always talk to them. Talk to him or her. Talk to him or her. Talk to him or her. Use words to refine him. And you see, he will stop doing that. Maybe he doesn't wash his plate in the morning anytime he wakes up. Or maybe he doesn't greet in the morning or in the afternoon anytime. And you've been flogging him, you've been like, why? You flog all the time, you flog, you understand? It is not helping that child, you keep flogging that child, over time, the child will get used to flogging, the child will get used to hostility and violence, the child will get used to ruggedity. After all, life is all about rugged, it's about violence, it's about intimidation. So the part you're trying to throw that child into, will affect him later on, because whatever you do over time, you will get used to it. I know I'm doing this. After all, when my mom or dad comes back, they'll flog me. So whenever you call him to ask him, why did you do this? He's always wringing out his hand for you to flog, telling you that he has gotten used to that flog. And over time in his life, you understand, is resetting his mindset psychologically that the world is all about violence or flogging, so it's not good. You better stop it. Talk to a child. Keep talking to him. He will change. He or she will change. Number two, find time to listen to your children. Find time to listen to him or her. Listen to his complaints. Bring him closer to you. Don't send him away from you. Bring him closer. Talk to him. Allow him to talk to you. Allow her to talk to you. When you come back from work, allow him or her to tell you what happened in the day. Allow him or her to tell you what happened in school. Bring him close. By bringing him close or her close, you are establishing this level of love. This level of love that you're making him to understand that life is all about love. Life is all about acceptance. Even when he or she makes mistakes, you don't just spank him like that. You don't just make him feel that he has spoiled everything in the world. You make him to see, come, look at what you did. Look at what you did. It is not good. You should have done it this way or that way, but all the same, don't do it again. You understand? And you keep moving on with him or her. Over time, you're establishing this greater level of love in him, and when that is done, you're making him to have a wonderful coexistence with people, as he or she grows up, So don't send them away. Don't make them feel they've done the worst thing in life anytime they make mistakes. No, listen to them. Bring them close and tell them what they have done and correct them and tell them not to do it again. In love, not in shouting and violence. In love, Number three is this: build their self-esteem. Life is all about self-esteem. If you make them bold and fearless in the right path, you enjoy it tomorrow. There are things you do, there are things they do, and you make them feel that they are the poorest, that they don't know anything. Maybe they failed examination. It's normal to fail, I'm telling you. Maybe he or she fails. When the reaction after fail, is what matters. It's not about the failure. No. The aftermath of failure is what matters. When he or she comes back, how do you react to that? How do you make him or her feel? You know, I know you have failed your exams. It's not something that is not happy. It's not a new thing though, but you should have passed. You should have, had it been you read your books, you should have done better than this, you know. And look at that person in your class that did this or that came first or second. You know, he's not a human being like you. He's not your mate. You know, look at what you should do. I'm not flogging you for failing, but I'm trying to tell you that by next time, I want you to pass and pass very well. So you have to read your books so that you can pass and nobody will laugh at you. Just make him to feel important no matter the situation. Make him or her to feel important no matter the situation. You understand? He or she will love you more and will accept you in a psychologically, not just as a parent, as somebody who cares for him. Everybody needs caring. Everybody wants to be cared for, no matter the situation, and you cared for him or her. He or she will love you and will never play with you again. You understand? So, and that building up his self-esteem will make him to do better in life than you can imagine. As he grows up, as it may not only be at that time really, but as he grows up, that words even pouring upon his head will begin to make effect. He begin to come into reality. He begin to come into reality as he grows up, you know, and it will help him when he becomes a man or a woman, you understand, in the future. So it will help him. So these are the things parents should start doing. These are the things parents, don't flog them. You understand, listen to them, then build up their self-esteem. You are helping them to face the tomorrow's life and challenges. Thank you very much for listening to this episode. I sincerely appreciate your time. My name is Chidi Ikenna Amobi. Keep subscribing to this channel. Tell friends about it. I promise you, I will keep giving you wonderful episodes that we need to do. Remember, we talk about life, youth, family, and society. That's what is discussed here. I try to bring you details or information about all this. Thank you for listening. I love you. Bye.